think for the next game here in game 4, I think the way the Vegas can win this one is honestly, I mean, there's not much to say. Play the same game. You just keep playing the same game they've been playing. They've doing so well. I think again they've dominated this series. Right? I don't think there's been one complete game where I thought, oh, you know what, the Panthers played way better than Vegas the majority of this game. And I didn't ever feel like the Panthers had full control in any of the games they've played so far. I think there's been lucky bounces that went the Panthers' way that helped them get a win and get in that game 3. But I don't think that Vegas really was out of it. I don't think Vegas was out of that game, and so a big key to them winning this next one is to just, again, play the same game. They've done a great job of minimizing the Panthers' chances. I think they've done a good job of minimizing the Panthers' chances of good scoring chances, but also generating really great ones of their own. I mean, I don't know how many times there's been short range breakaway type shots. Bobrovsky's just come up really huge. There's been so many odd man breaks. There's been a lot of just almost point blank shots sometimes, like right in the house, right in the center slot there. It kind of forced Bobrovsky to move, but he's really good at that, so he's been able to stop them. Adin Hill has been really solid in net. He's I don't know what his goals against average is off the top of my head or whatever, but I don't think they've scored more than 2-3 goals each game or whatever. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, so it's like first game, Panthers get 2 goals. Second game, they get 2 goals. Third game, they get 3, and then the other one, they get 2. So no more than 3 goals, right, in each of these games. And I also think it's a credit to Bruce Cassidy's defense first mentality with this team, although by the looks of this series, it doesn't look like it's only defense first. But, they've just, on every facet of the game, defensively, they've been solid. Goaltending has been really good. And offense, they've just dominated in a bunch of games here. So if, Vegas really, if they have anything to do, it's just to keep doing what they're doing, right? If there's anything, I'd say if there's one main thing, it's just keep playing the same way. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And so far, they're up 3-1 in this series. And I think until they find a really, really strong reason to have to change the way they play or to adjust and adapt or adapt to a threat from the Panthers, I mean, I think Kachuk's the only real threat on the offensive side. I know Barkov had a pretty good game last game. Has Verhaeghe been a real threat to them? I don't think so. You know what I mean? It's hard to sit here and if I'm looking down the roster of the Panthers, right? Like who besides Tkachuk has been like, oh, when he has the puck, oh, you better watch out. In this series at least, not in previous ones. I can't really think of one. I mean, they've played physical. They've gotten a little bit of a edge to them. They've been a little chippy, but in terms of scoring threat, again, outside of Tkachuk, I can't really say that there's been 1 or 2 players that have really dominated offensively for the Panthers, even just in terms of shifts and the way that they move the puck around. I don't think so, So I think Vegas just has to keep doing what they're doing, and who knows, you'll be singing "Viva Las Vegas" on Tuesday night and see if Vegas can pull it off. But yeah, I think my if I had something to say about them and how they could win next game, it's to be the exact same team they've been for the past 4 games or whatever. They played really well, and I think they have a good chance of winning it on Tuesday night.